Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to our latest webcast that we're bringing you from Travel Weekly as part of our Roadmap to Recovery series. And I'm joined today by Shane Riley, who is, of course, at Virgin Voyages, and last week announced some very exciting news. So I'm not going to steal your thunder, Shane. Tell us what's going on.
Hi, Lucy. Long time no see. We've not been a while. Whenever we're together, we seem to be announcing new ships or new voyages. It's become a thing, right?
I know. I like it. Let's keep it up.
We're in the industry's very own Phil and Holly. That's what we keep saying anyway, don't we? We keep banging that drum and eventually the people will believe it. So yes, very exciting news. So tomorrow, in fact, on Tuesday of this week, we will go live with our Summer Soiree series, which is a series of 3 and 4 night voyages sailing from Portsmouth out into the English Channel and down towards the beautiful English Riviera. And we will have an opportunity for sailors to experience Virgin Voyages for the very first time from the UK. So I'm super excited because we obviously brought Scarlet Lady here many months ago, and I never thought I'd have the opportunity to bring her back so quickly, but exciting that we're able to bring her back and offer this unique set of voyages.
Yeah, well, you're right. It was the last trip, actually, I went on. We were together, weren't we, in Dover on Scarlet Lady before the pandemic really kicked in and everything had to shut down. But just to explain then, so Scarlet Lady went across the Atlantic. She was due to start sailing, never quite made it. So this really will be the first time that this is her inaugural season, really, isn't it?
Yeah, she has been a lady in waiting for quite some time, desperate to show herself off. So she actually did go across the Atlantic. She was en route to New York and then deviated to Miami as the pandemic really started to get hold. And then we brought her back to Europe. So we took her back to Italy so we could repatriate many of our crew. And then she's been hanging around in Italy waiting for us to raise the curtain and ready to go back. So we're going to bring her to the UK and she will make Portsmouth her own for 3 weeks. And then she will be saying, as I say, these 3 and 4 night unique itineraries. So our sailors will have the opportunity to experience everything that Virgin Voyages has to offer. So we've got our 20+ eateries, our entertainment, lots of things that we've talked about for many months now. And our sailors will get to experience it for the first time. So we're really excited. Of course, our crew on board have been waiting for quite some time to be able to show off their skills. So they just can't wait to get people on board as well.
I'm sure. Now, who can go on these sailings, Shane, in terms of the kind of health and safety aspects? Because I know all the lines that are doing these UK sailings have got slightly different protocols.
Yeah, good question. So obviously health and safety is the primary focus and our #1 priority for both our crew and our sailors. So we do have our Voyage Well protocols, so we'll have all of those protocols in place to keep our sailors safe and well. And we will be sailing at a reduced capacity as well to make sure that we can operate all of the facilities that we want to operate, but also by maintaining social distance. But these voyages are applicable to UK residents only, and their sailors need to be fully vaccinated, which is both vaccinations at least 2 weeks before the voyage date. So yeah, we can do that, and then you're good to go and are ready to escape to sea. And our sailors can book now, and if they do need to change the voyage for whatever reason, as long as they book before the 30th of June, they can change the voyage and receive the 100% future voyage credit for the amount that they've paid, right up until 48 hours before departure. So we do have that extra flexibility. So people think, well, I get booked now and then hope for the best with my vaccine. We can do that and take care of them as well.
Okay, and just to remind people, this is an adult-only cruise line, so obviously the children things doesn't apply. All right, you mentioned about booking now. I mean, I've seen quite a lot of noise since you announced this from travel agents, from your trade partners. They're quite excited. Obviously, she's a brand new ship. So what's the reaction been like from the trade, Shane?
You know what? The trade reaction has been absolutely incredible. With the team, have been working practically all weekend because we had so many great questions coming in. Those people telling us they've already got bookings lined up, ready to go. So tomorrow we'll see just how well it goes. But certainly the noise, the excitement, and the enthusiasm that we've seen has been really favourable. And we've worked very hard, as you know, we've talked about in the past with our first mates throughout the last 12 months, even more so than ever before. We've grown our first mate database in the UK by more than 40% over the last 12 months. And we've just given away 11,000 free cruises, and the e-learning platform has allowed everybody to be in a position to capitalize on these voyages because they've done the training, they know what we're about, they know what the experience is, they understand who our sailors are, and they're ready to go ahead and make these bookings now. So it really comes at the right time, and it's perfect perfect opportunity for our first mates to get money in their pockets as well, because we know their earnings have been hard hit. So this is some low-hanging fruit. I hate that phrase, but it is some low-hanging fruit to get their customers on a holiday and know that they're going to be able to get their commission earnings as well quickly and into their pockets and to help keep their businesses thriving.
Yeah, which is so important, as you say, at this time. And then what happens to Scarlet Lady after this sort of 3-week soiree? What happens after that?
Yes, after her summer soiree, then Scarlett is scheduled to make her way over to the US. And then she should begin full revenue sailings then from Miami as well. So that's when she'll begin her deployment of 4 and 5 night itineraries from Miami. So we expect those to begin in September. So there'll be a gap from when she leaves the UK to make her way back over to the US. We're not selling that transatlantic. I know a few people have asked whether we'll be selling the UK to Miami transatlantic. We'll be using that as an opportunity for our crew to have some downtime, and then they'll be ready to kick off again from Miami. So we are just waiting for further information from the CDC, but we will be ready and willing to go. So we cannot wait.
And in terms of forward bookings then, I mean, we haven't caught up with you for a few weeks. I know you joked, we do talk a lot, don't we, Shane, on here, but what's the, you know, how are things going with, you know, first mates in the UK in terms of selling sort of things further out with you guys?
Yeah, so obviously last time we were together, we announced Resilient Lady sailing on her beautiful 2 7-night itineraries from Piraeus, Athens. They have been selling like hotcakes. They've done really, really well. So I think that it was quite telling. I think Alex did such a good job at selling the itineraries that people have come flocking for those. So yeah, they are beautiful itineraries. But equally, Resilient Lady is doing really well out of Barcelona. I think what's great is to have 2 ships in the Mediterranean, especially for the UK market. Both of them depart on a weekend days. So that's proving really popular as well. You can fly out a day before or depart on the weekend and just experience these beautiful itineraries. So yeah, and the fact that we've taken great care of our sailors by offering the 200% future voyage credits, and we've protected commissions and really taken care of our first mates. I think whilst the pandemic has been challenging, it's allowed us the opportunity just to prove how well we'll take care of our sailors and our first mates. So I think it's done us some good, made us some good inroads with our first mate partners, who equally are supporting us, likewise supporting them, which we couldn't be more grateful for.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, I could just wish you so much luck for it. It's so exciting. We hope we see lots of pictures and things. I'm sure you'll be taking video when she's over here. It's kind of fitting, isn't it, that she's coming back to the UK? I quite like that. And obviously the Virgin brand and everything, it's quite
I'm
nice.
kind of forgetting the last 12 months and starting again. You know, we're bringing her back and we're going to start that whole launch process again. So
okay, yeah, just erase that from the memory, the last 12 months, and we'll just go again. All right, well, look, we wish you all the best. I'm sure agents will get behind you from everything I've seen. They're very excited about it. We can't wait to see her back on these shores. And I guess we'll talk to you again soon, Shane, when you've got your next bit of news for us.
Oh, we'll have to talk about ship 4 next, Lucy.
Oh, well, I'm here when you're ready.
It won't be long. Thanks so much, Lucy.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.